SLP S3 or S3. This is run power. After S4 command this will come. After S4 command this IC release ICH SLP S3 3.3 volts to SIO and all regulators. When this SLP S3 voltage comes to this regulator, this voltage come out from this IC. When this voltage will come here, this voltage come out from through this coil. So you should check at the coils voltage is okay or not. You should check here 1.05 volts is there or not, 1.5 volts is there or not. If no voltage at this point, you should check. This is input of the regulator. When this command 3.3 volts comes to here, this pin will come here, SLP S3 pin. When you give this voltage output will come. Input SLP S3, output S0. This is S0 output. This is S0. This is S0. This is S0. When you give, this is S3 command. When you give S3, 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 S3. When you give S3 3.3 volts, this IC, this output voltage come out from this IC. This is S0. S0 means run power. This SLP S3 goes to all regulators. When all regulators is okay, this regulators release POK, power OK, or PG, power good. This voltage goes to ICH power OK pin. This voltage goes to ICH power OK pin. When this voltage will come to here, this IC release VR on voltage to CPU regulator. After CPU regulator will start function. Without this command, this will not come out from this regulator. So SLP S3 command input and S0 output. When this regulators is okay, this power OK or power good voltage produced by this ICs, this voltage release this ICs, this voltage goes to power OK pin of ICH. After ICH VR on voltage release, this voltage goes to CPU regulator. CPU regulator will start function. In some sets, VR on will not come from ICH. This power OK voltage goes to CPU regulator. This is CPU regulator oscillator IC. CPU regulator oscillator IC. Oscillator IC. This voltage goes to this IC and this will start function. CPU regulator. In some sets comes to this pin. After this will release VR on voltage. In some sets this voltage goes to SIO chip. SIO chip release VR on voltage to CPU regulator. After all these regulators, this voltage goes to CPU and ICH and GMCH. This voltage goes to CPU and ICH. This voltage goes to graphic controller. This voltage goes to GMCH. So this regulator, all regulators means this regulator's voltage goes to all chips. That means GMCH and CPU some voltages and ICH voltages and SIO chip and clock generator voltages. All voltages will released from these regulators. After CPU will start function. So CPU regulator, after CPU regulator will come starts. When this voltage will come out, lights will on, but no display fault will come. Run power is okay. Now we will check run power. Motherboard lights is on. So we will check run power.
This is ICH, page number 20. After S4 command, S3 comes out from this IC. See here, S3 command comes out from this IC. This voltage goes to SIO chip and all regulators. We will see at SIO chip. SLP S3 command comes to this IC. This IC pin number 2. And same this IC goes, this voltage SLP S3 3.3 volts goes to all regulators. Page number 37. This SLP S3 command comes to here, max 8743 on 2. This is on 2. This voltage from here to comes to here, from here to here, pin number 12. This 3.3 volts goes to pin number 12. Immediately this IC release DH2 upper transistor gate voltage, pin number 18. This voltage come out from this IC, and this voltage goes to upper FET U37, and this voltage come out from L. This voltage, this DC bat out 18 volts come out from drain to source. This voltage come out from L26, and this voltage 1.05 volts, 1D05 volts. This voltage S0, that means input S3, output S0. When you give S3 command, S0 voltage will come out from this regulator. This voltage goes to 3 chips, that means CPU and GMCH and ICH. So we will see U29, U37, U36, L27. This is U29, this is U29, this is U29, this is U37, U36, U37, U36. See here, this is U29, this is U36, U37, U37, this one, this is U36, this is U36, this is U36, this is U37, this is U37, this is L27, this is L27. You should check here 1.50 volts, 1.05 volts, 1.05 volts. When you give pin number 12 3.3 volts, this come out from DH2. When you give on 1, DH1 output will come out from this place. When you give on 2 voltage, this voltage come out from pin number 18. 12 input, 18 output. We will see pin number 12 and 18 volts. See here pin number 12. Pin number 12 2.9 volts. This is okay. Pin number 12 2.8 volts. On 2 voltage is okay. We will check here pin number 18. Pin number 18. We will check pin number 18. See here 1.4 volts. This voltage is okay. Pin number 18. Pin number 18 output. When you give pin number 12, this output come out from pin number 19. This is okay. This is U18. This is U18. This is U18. When you give SLP S3 enable voltage to pin number 8 3 volts, this IC will start function. Before enable voltage, we will give S3 5 volts supply to pin number 6, and S3 same 1.8 volt voltage to pin number 5 and 9. When you give these 3 voltages, this voltage come out from this IC, this 1.5 volts come out from this IC, pin number 3 and 4, 1.5 volts. So this is 5 volts regulator, 1.5 volts regulator IC, 1D05 volts. This voltage come out from this IC, this voltage come out from this IC. This is LD5, that means LDO, low dropout. This is 1.5 volts regulator IC. This voltage goes to CPU and GMCH and ICH also. We will see at U18. This is U18 1.5 volt supply. See here, this is 1.5 volt supply. So this is U18. This is 1.8 volt supply. We will check output voltage at 3 and 4. This 3 and 4 pins, pin number 1, 2, 3, 4. We will check 1.5 volts is there or not. This is U18. See here this voltage, pin number 3 and 4, pin number 3 and 4, 1.5 volts. This voltage is okay. See here, this is U22, same IC, same 5912, same 5912, but this is 1.25 volts regulator IC, 1.25. This is regulated. See here, SLP S3 command comes to pin number 8. See here, output voltage S0, input S3, input S3, output S0. This voltage goes to pin number 8, same just like upper transistor, upper IC. When you give voltage to this one, and this output will come out from pin number 3 and 4, this 1.25 volts. This voltage goes to GMCH. This voltage goes to GMCH 1D25S0. I have max 2 amps. This output 2 amps. When this IC is OK, this feedback goes to pin number 2, and this POK, power OK, released by pin number 7. This voltage goes to CPU core power supply. This also same. CPU power core voltage come out from this pin. This is U22. This is U22. See here, this is U22. This is U22. When you give voltage to this pin, enable 3.3 volts and 5 volts and 1.8 volts. After this voltage come out from pin number 3 and 4. This is pin number 1, 2, 3, 4. We will check at this point. This is 1.25 volts regulator. We will see here 1.25 volts. This is 1.25 volts. See here, pin number 3 and 4, 2.5 volts is OK. So this regulator is OK. And U24, this is termination supply, memory termination supply. S4 command will come to this IC, and after S3 command also comes to this IC. When you should check first, we input voltage pin number 10 and 1.8 volts come to 1 and 2 pins. When you give S3 command to pin number 7, this voltage come out from pin number 3 and 5. This is 0.9 volts power supply. This voltage goes to termination supply 0D9 volts, 0.9 volts. This voltage goes to termination supply. This is U24. This is U24 IC. This is U24 IC. You should check at this IC voltage. After S3 command, this voltage also come out from this IC. This is U8. This is U8. This is graphic controller supply. When you give voltage to pin number 15, SLP S3 3.3 volts, come out S0 out. S0 output voltage come out from this place. 1.1 volt. 1.1 volt. This voltage S0. See here, this voltage S0. S3 input, output S0. When you give this voltage to U8, total pin number 16, total 16 pins. See here, this is the mark. Pin number 1, 2, 3, 4. You should check from here, pin number 1. Total 4, 4, 4, 4. Total 16 pins. Pin number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just like this one, U8. When you give this voltage and input voltage to pin number 2, and this output will come out from DH. This voltage goes to upper FET, DH upper FET. When you give 2 volts to upper FET, this voltage come out from this one, L36. See this one, U10 and U14. See U10 this one, U14 this one. This voltage come out from this one, TC2 capacitor, TC2 capacitor, this one. This is TC1 capacitor, this is TC1 capacitor, this is TC1, this is TC2 capacitor. This voltage 1.1 volt come out from this IC. This coil L36, this is bottom side, upper side that will come, we will see in upper side. This is L36, this is L36. You should check here 1.1 volt is there or not. This is L36, you should check here 1.1 volt is there or not. This is L36, you should check here 1 point. This graphic card voltage, this is graphic controller, this is this voltage, you should check here 1.1 volt, 1.09 volts, this is OK. This is 2.5 volts regulator IC. This is when you give pin number 3 voltage, this voltage come out from pin number 2. This pin was grounded. Pin number 1 ground, pin number 3 input, pin number 2 output, U57 this IC. This is U54 IC. When you give SLP-S3 command to pin number 8, this will start function. You should check 5 volts at pin number 6, 1.8 volts with pin number 5 and 9. This output will come out from pin number 3 and 4. This is 1.2 volts. This power OK voltage goes to CPU regulator. Pin number 7. We will see page number 34.